What's up, YouTube? My name is Rob and I'm back for yet another YouTube video. Now this time around, I'm checking out another Dave video. This is going to be my second to last Dave video I'm checking out in this wave of videos. Dave Freestyle Leakers. Dave Leakers Freestyle, however you want to call it. I'm checking out that rap cipher. And this particular cipher comes at the request of two YouTubers that I want to give special acknowledgement to. But the first one I want to give special acknowledgement to is a YouTuber by the name NKDNTplay7. Now, this YouTuber in particular had requested that I check out this video, but before I just move on to the second one, I just want to say really quickly, if you as a YouTuber are going to take the time to watch my videos and check out my content and just see all my videos that I have and just be patient with me and all of that, then I at least owe you the ability to get it right and not call you a guy when in actuality you are a female. I am so sorry about that, NKDNTplay7. Thank you for telling me about that, because that's not a mistake that I would have wanted to keep making. Alright? You taking the time to check out my channel, support my channel, I at least owe it to you to get that much right and refer to you as you are. I'm so sorry about that. I just want to thank you for your patience and understanding with that. The name itself, I guess, was kind of unisex, so I wouldn't have totally known. But I just want to thank you so much for checking out my channel. Thanks for your patience. If I called you a guy, I did not mean any weirdness with that. So just thank you for that. And on the next note, the next YouTuber who requested that I check out this video, and please bear with me, was a YouTuber by the name SADFGHERT. Alright? Again, SADFGHERT. This other YouTuber had requested that I check out this video. Again, thank you both for checking out my channel. I really appreciate you both for having taking the time to actually look at what I'm putting out and giving even more time to respond back to me and say this is what it is with your situation. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I really just appreciate the love and thank you so much. So you keep up with the love. Thank you. Thank you. So that being said, with those two YouTubers being acknowledged, we can move right on into this thing. And well, but before I do, I guess, I'm so sorry again. I had reviewed Dave in his Fire in the Booth video, and I had a deep, thorough analysis of his Fire in the Booth, and I made a lot of comments on him there. So if I don't do the same level of deep analysis as I did in that Fire in the Booth, please just refer to that Fire in the Booth video that I put out in this wave. You can check it out. I'm going to put a link to it down below. The main reason I'm doing that is because I want to sound like a broken record when I go over the same thing. Because Dave, he has a core to him in the type of things that he talks about, and his core will usually lead you to the same conclusion. And when I get to the same conclusion, I don't want to just say the same thing and really give you the impression that I'm not taking this into consideration. I am taking this always into consideration, but I don't want to repeat the same thing like 20 different times, you know? So for my thoughts on him, my deeper thoughts on him for this wave, you can check out the Fire in the Booth video that I reacted to. I'm going to put it in the description below. There'll be a link right there. You can check that out. So with that being said, now I can actually jump into this thing. And I'm kicking this sucker off in 3, 2, 1. Click.
Let's get to it. With my Spanish girl, Valeria, super freaky but she acting diva, and all she wants to do is tease a boy. That's why she give me neck kisses when I'm playing FIFA. My Latina, Angelina, Colombiana, come from Medellin, and all she cares about is weed and sex. Half the time we ain't even speaking, but if I ain't feeling it, then I'm swerving. My new girl got my old girl hurting. The last ex that I had was a lighty, but the next ex that I get is a German. That's an X5 or a 6 though. I'll get cocaine white like a gringo. I got a link at Stony for clothes, so this hoodie that I own costs ocho cinco. With my Spanish girl playing FIFA, Mas tequila, si senorita. WhatsApp only, I'm overseas, I'm in Beverly Hills, I might phone Janita. My Spanish Spanish girls playing FIFA, mass tequila, see senorita. WhatsApp only, I'm overseas. I'm in Beverly Hills, I might phone Janita. I came here to change the game, but as time went by, the game made me change, and I can't explain. But everybody has a part to play, and I was meant to have the flipping heart to say to anyone and everyone that there's a different path to take, that you can make a living, that you can go legit, to show them you can make a killing. You don't have to make it killing. So now when people say I'm different, I just beg to differ. Every song I sing, it's like I'm getting bigger, and every time I'm rapping with a message, they don't ever listen. It's like I was meant to do this for the love of this, like I was meant to stop that kid from trying to kill that other kid. I was meant to bring all of my brothers in, until I realized that this attention doesn't cover things. Like I can buy most of the clothes and free, but there ain't no flipping way that I could buy my brother's freedom. So hocus pocus, you don't focus and you're close to death. Our worlds are two different things that I could do different. It's like it's so intense. There's intent where there's no intent. These words are here to build strong children. They're trying to fix broken men, and they hate me. So when these sirens come, I hold my waist, they hope to take me. Resolved beyond a cold, no selling souls, you couldn't break me. This hate talk for Jakes from a baby. These blue lights are crazy, and lifestyle's hectic. I'm fit for flashing lights, I'm epileptic. Before I catch attention, fam, I'm dashing to this entrance. They can never understand why we were peddling them grams of putting 20s in my hand. And if they ain't getting taxed, no, they're getting it gone. My hood's still anti-heroes like General Zod. You see a stabbing, turn your head and move on. Don't even reach for your phone, cause if you're breaching it's cold, you walk these streets on your own. And every couple years we lose about 100 peers. No one came to play Tekken, kid, my waist is where my weapon is. Rides like Chesterton, but nothing ain't fun or fair. Most man are running scared. Bigger fish, they're punching air. White collar punish rare. Blue lights, more pressure. How many man are scared? So many stabbings, you would've thought that man are shanking air. It's difficult for guys to care when man are trying to put you under wood like Frank and Claire. The day you couldn't save me though, break the law and make it known. My people lost their minds, you over where the...
Oh man.
You said next one.
I just
Next
got
one, next one.
House of Cards.
I'm running out of instrumental time. I get faster one.
Okay.
Yeah,
House
faster
of
one.
Cards.
You see, when I get nervous, yeah, I get this little twitch where my hand is, and then my
Doing
twitching
this
it turns
freestyle?
into deep
Are you
breaths,
serious?
and all my deep
Oh,
breaths
stop,
they turn
freestyle.
into
Wow,
panting.
wow.
You see, it's one thing when you have no money, but when I owe money, it's a madness. See, I was 17 when I got bumped by a girl, and the same day I was at her yard and a mad thing. Long shank in my hand, if her dad was on antics, I'm taking him the fuck out. From now I'm Walter White, middlemen are getting cut out, and all these little girls are getting cut out. On Twitter, telling me that men are trash. On the same day that you were getting dug out, my patience run out, you need to get the fuck out. We ain't playing run outs, my YG's pressing on this hammer till it runs out. Who the hell told you that I got run out? Hands in my pockets like Wenger in the dugout, I ain't going nowhere. Nah, G, I remember when them girls used to par me, and now they wanna party. Whips like a kid wearing dark green Adidas. Why? I put 3 lines on a car key. You see, when I feel nervous, yeah, my heartbeat starts racing. I feel sick to my stomach, I get butterflies, and that's when I see feds or pagans. See, the girl's daddy never came out, nah, and I was getting clocked by the neighbours, looking all shady, standing with a cutter while the local civilians had put us on surveillance. I was standing there so damn broke that I nearly had a tear in my eye. I'm thinking about this money that I owe to my main, like I ain't coming home for today, I swear to God, my heart's racing. I've got another home to survey, cause my young boy knows where they stay, and I'm scared, but I can't let them know I'm afraid. So I'll run up in the next fucking home or estate. Like what? Who's bad and what's what? I'm looking for $1.5 grand, and if you haven't got it, I'm taking electronics and all these clothes you have right down to your socks. We're taking your Xbox, your TV set, your PlayStation. I'll trade into CEX, VVS, diamonds, I swear to God. Anything that we can sell, we'll collect. We'll do it nice and clean. And you could be Jamaican or Polish and coming for your rice and peas. I'll hold your Z, but I wanna see 9 bars like I had a dozen and I lost 3 sheep. I wasn't getting money. You would've thought I got a lift for my friend. I was beefing over petty money. I wasn't getting money. Still, I'll test the Western's kit though. Effervescent Vimto. Catch you in a night like crypto. Big chrome. Turn your Wednesday apocalypto. Freeze your guys up like Calypso. Windows ain't really a problem cause we tint those. Muscle in the back, this guy's looking like the Big Show. Hustling for stacks and fucking hustling for rap. Hey.
So I guess that must have been where it ends. I hope that's where it ends. All right. I chose this abridged version of it because okay, just to get that out there, I chose this abridged version of it just because I was hoping that it'd be more directly focused on the rap itself, and I hope it was. I hope nothing got cut off there that was like too extreme. I think he was about to just like taper off anyway, so there's that. But yeah, I'm not surprised with this one either, because he has his core that he revolves around. But something that I will say was a little bit different. In his first cipher, I was taken back for like a second because he started talking about the girls that was in his life. He started talking about exes. And I'm like, because that wasn't like him and any of the other things I've seen from him. And I was kind of surprised, given who suggested this video, that he started talking about all his exes, and he almost seemed like he was saying, hey, to some degree, he was talking like he was a womanizer. But no, he flipped the script immediately, and he was like, look, that doesn't make a man. And I was like, okay. And then we went into it. And then he went back to his core principles and his core premises. But a new message he sent out was something interesting that I really found. He said something, he basically said something to the effect of, he didn't feel as though his raps, his ciphers, was truly touching people, because basically what he was saying was something to the effect of saying, look, when people listen to me, it's not changing anything. They just listen to me like almost like they're just listening to other people, and in the end, that's not really doing anything. And I'm like, It was interesting that he said he was feeling that way. It just really was, because and then he said, look, people say, hey, I got these bars because I'm really different, I'm really cool, but y'all don't really take it in. And I'm like, man, I hope he doesn't really feel like that way for long, and it really doesn't let that like weigh him down with his music. He's extremely talented, and he does express really different types of really different themes and really different expressive things. I hope he really doesn't start to get weighed down and think, well, hey, this isn't really changing anything, because this is the type of thing that changes generations of minds. So I hope he really sticks with it, and really hopes that he doesn't think that what he's doing is trivial. It's not. You look at the greats, the big greats, and you see the influence they have on cultures of people over in our country. I'm guessing maybe cultures of people over in your country as well. Their music is played today for a reason, not because it was really catchy or anything like that, but because the things, many cases that they talked about are still relevant. A big reason the movie Straight Outta Compton was so well received is because the issues that was explored in those times are still relevant today. And that's just a really empowering thing to know that, look, if we did just taken in those messages when it was said to us back then, maybe we'd be better off. So I have to say to this man, Dave, don't give up, because the messages that you're saying are still problems that exist. That doesn't make those problems just go away, but you're putting yourself in a position where you're able to get that message out and get that message heard to the youth, and the youth is the future. So no, I really hope he doesn't get weighed down by that, because he is making a difference whether you see it or not. It's a slow process. It's coming, and that's just a big thing that I focused on when I was hearing this cipher. A lot of the rest of his cipher was really his core character. So I was like kind of flowing in with that, and I really dove into his character with the Fire in the Booth reaction that I did. And again, in the description below, you can check that out. But I didn't want to sound too monotonous with that. But that was the main thing that I saw that really identified this particular cipher that I really paid attention to, and that I really just identified with, and that really caught my attention. So it was interesting to see that. And as usual, a Dave song was something I really enjoyed just in general and enjoyed talking about. I have some friends that came up to me and say, hey Rob, how can you really critique these different rappers? Rappers rap, so you'll see one guy get up there and you'll see another guy get up there, and then one, doesn't it get monotonous? Doesn't do anything like that? I said, well, look, these people that are checking out my channel, they send me these really different rappers. So you'll see one rapper that'll do one thing really good. You see this other rapper that does this other thing really good, and I can focus on what they do really good. But I'm sent stuff that's so different from the next thing, even within the same artist, that it always keeps it interesting in checking this out and doing this. And in the end, as long as they keep sending me stuff that has like a real hard-hitting message to it, I can really talk about that message and talk about how that message rubs me, talk about how it relates to me and how I feel it can relate to other people. And that keeps it going. That really makes it a really more active thing, or more active channel. So I really love to get these substantive, deep raps and these deep ciphers, because when I have that, it makes for more of like a case study where we actually can really pick it apart and actually think about, well, hey, what was said here, what was said there, and actually really just take it in. And on top of that, what I really love on top of everything else is then it becomes a situation where we can open it up for conversation. So if you have something that you want to tell me about it, or something you just want to say in general, please tell me about that and put it in the comment section, and then we can go back and forth with that, or people in the comment section can go back and forth with that, and we have an open dialogue and we're talking about it. And the rap becomes more than just a thing of, hey, I heard a quick video and I just went on to the next video, right? It becomes more of a thing of, hey, we really appreciate these artists and really appreciate how they use this art to send out a message and tell their story and really do these really big things. And it becomes a bigger than us type thing that we look at. And I really appreciate that just in doing that, and I really appreciate reacting to the things that I react to. But yeah, I really just love everything that I've been checking out by Dave and all the other rappers I've been seeing, and I just look forward to seeing out the more stuff. I do apologize for taking so long to get back to you all. I was on vacation and I had a really stressful school year. I had to unwind from that before I go back into it. I go back in 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm just not looking forward to it. I'm just not. But hey, pray for me, y'all. I think I'll get through it. I hope I get through it. But yeah. Anyway, so once again, I'll give a shout out to the people who requested this video. The lovely Miss NKDNT Play 7. Again, that is Miss NKDNT Play 7, longtime supporter of my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And another YouTuber, SADFGHERT. Again, SADFGHERT. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just unable to pronounce it, and I don't want to butcher it. But still, I want to give you the shout out because you did take the time to say, hey, this is a good video, you should check it out. So I want to thank you both for turning me on to this video, let me know about it, and it just helps my channel, and I hope to hear from both of you again. And just going back to just everybody else on just checking out this video, please, if you have a video you want me to check out, please put the name, the artist, and the link to that video down in the description below. Don't worry about that video getting flagged as spam in my comment section. I unspam any comment that gets flagged as spam. Always, that is a promise to you. And whenever I do get around to making that video, I'll be sure to give you a shout out, just like I did to these two YouTubers here before me. So with that being said, thank you so much for checking out this video. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Bye bye.